One time with DissiNotRA. BeatMakers 101.
What's up, everyone? Welcome to my channel. If you're new, welcome back if you've been here before. Today, part 2 of how to make binaural beats. And actually, I thought that I explained everything last time, but I have gotten questions about the binaural beats video in regards to how do you make the binaural beat actually play in the background of a real beat, or how do you implement the binaural beat into a real beat or song or whatever. Which is where we get into the really manipulative area of this whole topic. But well, here we go. So I'm guessing this is going to be a really short video, probably one of the shortest tutorials that I could ever make, because this is extremely simple and because everything is basically based on part 1. Because a binaural beat is already a beat in itself without a beat in the background. So please watch the first video so you understand what a binaural beat actually is in first place. There's a whole science behind these binaural beats and what they do to the body. Again, watch part 1. But to make it short, what binaural beats actually are, not the same thing like a frequency, like a tone that is played. Binaural beats are 2 different tones that are maximum 40 hertz away from each other that are played separately in each ear, which then creates an auditory illusion. And this auditory illusion is the binaural beat itself. So again, watch part 1, where I explain everything about binaural beats, how they work, when they got discovered, who discovered them, how it exactly works, and what all the frequencies mean, and so on and so forth. In that video, I created a 11 hertz binaural beat track, meaning the 2 frequencies that are played on each side are 11 hertz away from each other. Okay, and that sounds to be exact like the following. Now please put on headphones, because it's not going to be an auditory illusion if you don't have on headphones and if you can't hear the 2 different frequencies on each side. And if that's not the case, the binaural beat itself is not going to have the trigger onto your brain to start functioning in the brain waves that you want to achieve. For concentration, learning, relaxation, powering up, energizing, getting rid of fear, whatnot and whatnot. Now the track is also available for download. I will link this also below this video. But again, put on headphones, pause this video, or if you have a surround system of speakers, it's gonna work too. In the car, it kind of works a little bit too. And we have 2 different frequencies playing, and it sounds like this. Interesting. And it's the law frequency, like I said already. Love. And to answer your question, how do you lay this binaural beat under a real beat, is actually really easy. As you can already hear, even the auditory illusion that it creates sounds like a note, right? Okay, so similar like in a track that is based on a regular frequency, 1 tone frequency. You can lay this note behind everything, right? I made a frequency track, 432 hertz. It's a nice relaxing track, also known to trigger superpowers and manifestations and so on. But again, that's another topic. I will also link that video below. So as I said, you can use this frequency that has been created as a background tone, note, under your beat. Again, this is where we get really manipulative. If you play a frequency in the background that is triggering anger or hate, and it really actually goes as far as being able to destroy cells in your body. In the bad way, that would be destroying the cells that you need for living, but the good way, that would be destroying cancer. And to be exact, the frequencies that we now know to be really dangerous to cancer cells, or that are destructible to cancer cells, are exactly between 100,000 and 300,000 hertz. Okay, again, I will put links below. This is a whole other world. So I already added something here in the background, which is an a cappella track this time, not even a beat, but we can add a beat if we want to, which we will do right now. This a cappella track in the background, some of you might know. It is actually the track that I'm using for the Have a Blessed Now series. It's the intro of the Have a Blessed Now series. Obviously, I would add the 11 hertz law frequency in the background, which then sounds like this.
It's the constant flow of now. It's so wonderful, I don't know how.
So the binaural beat in the original track at the beginning of my videos is obviously way more quiet in the background, so you don't hear it. I just turned it up earlier so you could hear it. You basically just have to have a musical ear, which I'm assuming that somebody that makes beats does have. And you use the binaural beat that you created, again, you can see in the other video how to do that, as an underlying tone / frequency under your beat. So now, let's actually add, by the way, let's actually add a beat under this, okay?
It's the constant flow of now. It's so wonderful. I don't know how.
That's it. And you can play your instruments in the background, obviously.
Constant flow of now. It's so wonderful. I don't know how.
Turn this click off. You play whatever you want in the background. That's why I said this is going to be one of the shortest tutorials ever. If you go and watch part 1, I already apologize because back then when I made that video, I did not have screen recording, so the quality of the screen recording itself is a little bit bad, but you will survive. Anyway, that's it everyone. I hope this was helpful. I hope this answered your question, specifically the person that kept asking me. That's why don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you have any questions, requests or ideas, let me know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to check the links. There is awesome stuff to discover. And as always, much love to everyone. Stay focused and have a blessed now.